Good morning, my friends. Your ability to influence somebody's decision making is the bottleneck to all the opportunities that you'll have in life. Because, and it's not manipulation, right? Your ability to share perspective and change someone's way of looking at something, if you can do that, you can influence people to make decisions to create win-win situations for yourself. And that's why I think it's so important for people to learn sales. Through this process, I've been in sales for about a year, right? So I'm still new at this game. But when you start learning the nuances of what makes somebody make a decision, that's going to open up the doors for you to be able to succeed in any facet of life, because opportunities only come through people. And if you're able to communicate verbally, communicate, by written word, and you're able to persuade, influence, attract, the doors open to all opportunities. And if you think about it, the most influential people are the best communicators. Let's just think Martin Luther King. Look at the ability that he had to be able to gather a crowd with his words, with the way he spoke. Gandhi as well. Authors, right, that can write so poetically. I mean, even musicians, right? All of that is communication. And if you're not able to communicate the ideas that you have in your mind in the right way, then no one is ever going to truly understand you. So one part of it is developing your ideas, right? But the other part of it is, how do I get people to listen? How do you get people to actually pay attention? And that's where influence comes in. And so you have to start putting yourself out there and showcasing your ideas, because all ideas resonate. It's not a matter of the idea, because if you resonate with an idea, there's probably other people that will resonate with it as well. But how do you get somebody to be interested in the way in which you're saying it? Because perspective is all that matters. And so, we have a crystal here, right? This rock. But if it's covered in mud, right, and it doesn't look good, nobody's going to be attracted to it, right? But if you polish it and you make it look nice, then people are going to be like, ooh, this is nice, this is pretty, right? Let me put it in my pocket, let me take it away. And so that's what you have to do. So that's where marketing comes in, and you have to be able to communicate and hook people by presenting them with something interesting so that they can start following you, right? And so that's the goal, to be able to create a message for yourself so people can start gravitating towards you. And if you can learn this skill of communication, because if you think about it, where we're headed, it's never become more important to be able to communicate effectively. Everyone is a media company now. Everyone. You can't escape it. If you're here right now and you're not building a personal brand, and you're not building an ecosystem of a network to start building you up, then you're leaving your future up to chance, really. You're not taking it into your own hands. Because everyone, all businesses, all people have a social resume, right? Who's following you? Who do you follow, right? And we're going to get into the world of crypto, NFTs, right? And people are going to start seeing your public wallet. All of these things are going to play an influence on your network and who you have access to and who has access to you. So the most important thing right now is to start building your influence and your ability to communicate. And that's the skill set. That's the skill set of this next century. So, persuasion and influence, that's where you have to go. So, that's why I'm building this, and that's why we're building it together, because we're doing it as a community, because that's the most important thing, doing it as a community. And you have to put yourself out there. And the most beautiful thing about this is that it's actually a spiritual path, because you putting yourself out there and becoming better at communication forces you to put yourself in the lion's mouth, I guess, whatever you call it. And so if you do that continuously, you're going to become better you, and then people will gravitate towards the version of you that actually deserves that attention. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're building. We're building a fucking network of badass people, and we're all building together here. So let's fucking go. Let's make it happen.